Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with Sam Maxwell. I'm sure everyone watching recognises you by this point. I don't even know where to start. It's like last week you were one of a number of contenders. People knew about you from the amateurs, obviously, as well. But now you're like this viral sensation. I'm surprised you're still speaking to me. What do you make of it all?
Oh, it just feels like a dream, Danny. Yeah, it just went viral, and I didn't realise the impact it would have. And I think just everyone at home watching and everyone in the arena just took to it because the way he was acting and the fact that I was down early on in the fight. Everyone just got behind me and wanted me to win. And then when I eventually got that knockout shot, I just don't think anyone could believe it. And just over the moon, like unreal.
Let's take people through it from the very start. So you were scheduled to fight Kelvin Dotal. 3 days before the fight, you find out he's pulled out, he's got flu. And this guy, pretty much unknown French guy, Sabri Sediri, comes in. What are you thinking at that point?
So I'm just thinking, oh, Sediri, they must have just got someone in late notice. Checked him out on YouTube, couldn't find a thing, and then Instagram, just a few clips, and I thought, yeah, easy win for me, gotta knock him out and that, and then just wrong mindset to have going into it, and he had nothing to lose and brought all his intensity in the first round, and caught me cold, and it could have caused a major upset for me.
And you obviously got dropped twice early on in the fight. What are you thinking at that point? Kind of not just getting hurt, but obviously 2 10-8 rounds or whatever, or the points deducted for being knocked down. Yeah. Are you thinking, God, I've got a mountain to climb here?
Exactly what I was thinking. I was on my knee and I was thinking, what am I going to do now? Like, I'm 4 rounds down. It's only been 2 rounds. I'll need to win every round. I was thinking, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? But I went back to corner, and then Danny just calmed me down and just said, I was boxing nice till the shot, so that's what we got to focus on. We boxing nice, keep boxing nice, and we'll get to him. And it took longer than I would have liked, but we got to him in the end.
And before that final round, when it all came together for you, did you feel you were winning the fight? Did you feel you were ahead?
I can't really. At the time, I couldn't remember, but I felt like, yeah, I was doing well. But like watching it back, I felt like I was winning rounds without stamping it. Like I didn't land any power shots in the fight till the last ones, really. A few to the body, but none to the head. So, yeah. I feel like it was close, and I think there could have been a way he was edge and he was in front. So my coach, and in the corner, Danny was saying to me, he wants me to have a big last round. So I knew in my head that means like I'm down. I need to get this kid, and yeah, just thankful I got to him.
So coming out for that last round, you obviously wanted the knockout, but with 20 seconds to go, it looked like it wasn't going to come. What were you thinking then? Were you panicking at all, or did you stay composed?
Well, I came out and I started well. I started landing some decent shots, and then we both threw a left hook, and he clipped me, and I wobbled again, and that's when he done the showboating, and didn't pounce on me, thankfully. And I was just thinking, oh, I need to catch him now. I need just one shot. Just let me have one shot on him, and I know my shot's the backhand, so I was just thinking, I just need to set it up, jab, backhand, and I threw it a few times. It wasn't landing. Threw the backhand, rushing it a bit, and then the one that got him was just everything just went perfect. He held his feet a little bit. The jabs landed, set up the right. He's brought his guard down a little bit, and it was just perfect. Couldn't have written any better. Like perfect.
Were you kind of aware of how long was left in the round in the fight?
No, not at all. Like even as the referee was counting, I didn't know how long the fight was left in the fight. So it's just a bit lucky, really.
How long after the fight and it kind of everything had died down? How long until you realised this is going to be quite a big deal, like a video viral sensation?
Not at all. Like till because I went to the hospital after the fight because my body was in a bit shock because I drank a bit of cold water and it sent my body into shock a little bit. But I was in the hospital and my mate's ringing me saying, oh, that video of your knockdown has got 100,000 views on Twitter. And I was like, oh, has it? Yeah, that's mad. That's crazy. And then he'd ring me back 200,000 now, 500,000 now. And then it just kept going the next day. It was like, oh, there's 1 million people have seen it. I was like, that is insane. I was thinking, why is everyone took to it so much? But then when you look at the story of it, and yeah, I was down and out, and he's showboating. It's a good story in it. So
has it opened?
I was losing. So yeah,
you couldn't have scripted it better. Has it opened any kind of doors? Have you had people calling you that you haven't heard from before, promoters or sponsors or anything like that?
Yeah, so I've had been speaking to a few agents. I've been on all the radio channels. The phone's been non-stop, and yeah, it's just opened doors for me now because I think that's what I needed. I've had 10 fights, and I'm doing well. I'm knocking people out, but I built up my reputation. I haven't got much exposure on TV. I was boxing on late or early, so I needed this fight as the breakthrough to try and get my name out there. And in terms of that, it couldn't have gone any better. Like, I'm known now and I've got a belt, and people are, and also I looked vulnerable in the first 2 rounds, so people at my weight are going to be willing to take a risk on me and also fight me as well, thinking they might be able to get to me. So couldn't have gone any better, and I'm going to be in some big fights this year, and you're going to see a lot more of me.
And we were saying off camera that, you know, people are going to be expecting this from you every time now. You're going to have to do this like Rocky heroic zero back to hero again every fight now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give away the first few rounds, take a knee and look down and out. But no, I don't want any more fights like that. I want to make them as easy as possible for me, and I don't care if anyone's not interested. That was too much. My mum couldn't take it. I don't think my girlfriend could take it either. So no more of them.
You said you're going to be in some big fights this year. Are there any particular either fighters or titles that you're targeting this year?
Well, that's got me top 15 in WBO, where Hooker's the champion. Yeah, the WBO European's got me top 15 ranking in the WBO. So high up in that is Jack Catterall and Hooker. And so maybe in a year's time I can start working my way up to fighting them. But definitely like people like O'Hara, I think that'll be a massive name. I think that's a fight that could sell, and then one I'll be confident in winning. So I'm going to keep calling his name out until he takes it, because he said, I've not got a belt and now I've got a belt. He said I wasn't known and now I've got 3 million views on things. So
now you're probably better known than him. So
yeah. So he's got no excuses now. So it's a fight that can definitely happen, and I think we both want it.
Well, brilliant. Well, really appreciate the time. Tremendous respect for what you did. I think I enjoyed it as much as everyone else. It was amazing. Be proud of yourself, I mean.
Really appreciate that, mate.